Hello friends, welcome to this channel. In the previous video we saw how we can create an EC2 instance with VPC. Now, in this session we are going to talk about elastic block storage, also called as EBS in Amazon. So without any further ado, let's get started the session. The T2 micro instance, with this particular AMI, automatically adds 8 GB of EBS storage. EBS is short for Elastic Block Storage, and it is also a service that AWS provides. Now, some instance types also have local storage on the instance itself, that is called ephemeral storage. This type of storage is always lost when the instance terminates. So, there are two types: EBS storage and local storage. And with our T2 Micro we don't have this type of local storage, but you will see other instance types have this ephemeral storage. 8 GB by EBS root volume storage that comes with the instance is also set to be automatically removed when the instance is terminated. However, you could still instruct AWS not to do so, because it's still permanent storage. But that would be counterintuitive. In most cases, the 8 GB for the operating system, the root block device, suffices. In our next example, I am adding an extra EBS storage volume. Extra volume can be used for log files, or any real data that is put on the instance. That data will be persistent, until you instruct AWS to remove it, so, you can afterwards remove the instance, and the volume will still be persistent. EBS storage can be added using Terraform resource and then attach that to our instance. Here is the example. We have an AWS instance example. And then, we have an AWS EBS volume called EBS Volume 1, in a certain availability zone. We also specify a size in gigabytes. We specify a type, and I specified here GP2, which is a general purpose storage, which is SSD, but can also be standard, which is magnetic, IO1 or SAINT1. You can look up the codes on the AWS website. Some storage is quicker, provisions apps for instance, and some of them will be slower for archive data. GP2 is the most common used because that's the general purpose storage, SSD, but not provisioned. You then attach this volume to an EC2 instance. You then specify the device name, the volume ID, which refers to our AWS EBS volume, and an instance ID. So, you just link the two resources together. In the previous example, we added an extra volume. The root volume of 8 GB but still exists. I just added another 20 GB as an extra volume. If you want to increase the storage or time of the root volume, you can use root block device within the AWS instance resource. This is how it looks like. You specify the root block device with a volume size. In this case 16 GB, and it can also specify the volume type here, a GP2. You can also specify the delete on termination flag. That's what I talked earlier about. You can say that when this instance is terminated, I don't want AWS to remove this EBS volume. This is a possibility, because EBS is persistent. If you would be using an instance time with ephemeral volume is not persistent, so it will always be gone when you terminate the instance. Here you still have the choice. Now let's see practically. Now I am going to show you how to attach EBS volume to your EC2 volume to your EC2 instance. So as you can see, here I am going to use the files from Demo 9 folder. Now in this demo, the only file that has relevance for us is this, instance.tf. Here we have our example instance, again with AMI. It is T2 micro in VPC subnet, so that we can also allow SSH. We have a key, and then we want to add this AWS EBS volume, called EBS Volume 1, in availability zone EU West 1A 20 GB of size, GP2. And then we are going to attach this. And here the device name will be dev_xvdh. We are going to need this after we log into the instance. So, this is the volume ID. And this is the instance ID. So here, I just have to do a Terraform plan. So here you can see, it will add 17 resources that we have specified. I hope I gave you a clear explanation about this. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I will see you in the next lecture. If you have any question or any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section below. I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Bye and have a nice day.